So the idea of fast food as a whole is very wholesome. It was a cool idea for its time and was made for convenience. But what was a cool idea turned into an epidemic years later, and now over 40% of Americans are overweight or obese. So in terms of convenience, since majority of Americans are working class, not a lot have the time to prepare meals, fresh meals, or to get fresh produce. So fast food is the best option. It's cheap and you can get a variety of different foods. So with the idea of convenience, these companies take that and they try to coerce you into buying more. So they'll have a $5 deal, or they'll have coupons, or even kids meals to try to get your kids to to be incorporated. But this isn't necessarily just our fault or their fault. It's just the idea of making good choices. Whatever is easiest is what is most desirable to us. So when going to a fast food chain, it's important to see what you need and to check the calories on your food. And it's okay once in a while to buy something that is unhealthy. So in the early 2000s and early 2010s, reality shows like 30 Day Fiancé and The Kardashians were very popular. So when a new TLC show called 19 Kids and Counting pops up, people get drawn to it. I know that when I was a kid and I saw the title, I was surprised that someone could have so many kids. What I didn't know, however, was the backstory behind the actual show. So the dad, Jim Duggar, was a devout Christian and was actually joined a cult that him and his wife Michelle used to raise their 19 kids. This would affect them because of his political stance, as well as the fact of his son Josh, who would take advantage of his sisters. Because of the cult, Josh didn't face as many repercussions, but that didn't exclude him from the controversy later on. And from the controversy, he made his kids go on TV and deny so he could get more money and have more spin-offs. This is also the case today, however, with so many family YouTube channels and people taking advantage of their children for money. So this is why any program with children where they're the focus should not be allowed. So imagine you just met the love of your life and you decide to spend the rest of your life together and get married. Only everything you thought you should want and everything you were told that you could have comes crashing down years and months later, and now you start to doubt yourself. Marriage as a whole is the typical American goal or a typical human goal, to share your life with somebody and to carry on your legacy. However, this does not work in today's time as the problems outweigh the pros significantly. A lot of the time, domestic abuse, affairs, and just not knowing your partner's wants and needs is what challenges most marriages, especially the fact that divorce is such a taboo in so many different countries that without that escape, that guaranteed escape, a lot of the times does end in unhappy marriages, unhappy lives. And that's why it would not work in today's time, because whatever we were promised is not guaranteed, and it makes marriage a gamble, which is why the marriage rates have been declining as the years go on, and people just choose to have kids instead of actually getting married.